Yeah, it was good. Leo, you don't have to have. Ugh. You don't have to have Leo in your. You don't have to be a Leo sun sign for the messages. My bad. You can have Leo anyway in your chart or somebody else. So either way. Um. Let's go and get into it. Oh no. Loudest fluff. Loudest fudge. Somebody that doesn't curse, which is fine. I can do either one, especially if I'm in a setting where I shouldn't be just spitting a bunch of shit everywhere. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Hopefully, oh yeah, if it resonates, cool. If it don't, it's all good. All right, let's go. See what's good. Leo placements. Leo. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. So you guys, you could be stressed over, or it's somebody else, stressed over bills piling up, things coming past due, bankruptcy maybe even. That's not for everyone. Somebody can be stressed about court, having to pay lawyer fees. This could also be immigration too, if somebody's dealing with like a situation where they're being like deported, or they're being threatened deportation or something like that. You could also be dealing with unwanted feelings and people who won't mind their fucking business. Whatever that means. Yeah. So you're being asked to listen to your inner voice. I don't know. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. That could be anything. Some of you guys, yeah. I don't know what that is. All right, let's see what else we get. Somebody could be dealing with a person who won't let go or won't move on from them or some shit. I don't know what that means. You could have definitely dodged a bullet with a person because they could be dangerous maybe, or this is you, or I don't know. So somebody could have definitely brought in a tower in a situation. You could have dodged someone, dismissed them. It's like you're not interested in someone. I don't know why. Yeah, you could have left somebody out in the cold, or something, or vice versa. I don't know. Yeah, I think I got scoliosis because I swerved the lane. That's something. Somebody be a musician. Yeah, so walk it like you talk it, or talk it like you walk it, whichever. I think it's talk it like you walk it. Some of you guys could be going, you could be in school, or you may be doing night school for something, to become something. It's not for everyone. Some of this obsessive lover or whatever. Somebody can be jealous. Could be a Sag. Who are we doing? Yeah, Leo. You can be doing with a Sag, a jealous Sagittarius, or they're just younger than you, or they are kind of they're all over the place. Maybe even they could be younger than you for sure. Who are we doing? Yeah, Leo. I gotta make sure, because I'm just like, you can have a child with this person. You don't have to, but it seems like you're like, I see the potential, but damn, the Knight of Wands, they're just all over the place, or they don't want you doing things, but they out doing shit. I don't know. Or it's vice versa. It's like they don't want you to be out being a Knight of Wands, but they're out being a Knight of Wands. Or something like that. Could be an air sign. Could be a Gemini. I don't know why I said that. Could be a Libra. I mean, you can be dealing with a Gemini for sure. Libra doesn't have to be. It could just be any air sign or just somebody who is very much so. They no tolerance for. Jesus Christ, I don't know how this is even possible. Somebody doesn't have tolerance for something. However, they're a Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody's like. It's like double standards and shit going on with the situation. I don't know who that's for. Yeah, Libra. So you may feel like something's unfair, or you may feel like somebody's being unfair. Like they can be a Knight of Wands, or they can be a Knight of Wands energy, but you can't. Or else they will cut you or some shit. Like, I don't know. This is insane. This is not for everybody. Somebody may want to know where you're at all times. Yeah, you can be done with Aquarius. I'm tasting those peach rings, those gummy peach ring gummies or whatever. Or some of you guys may be drinking something or eating something that's like peach flavored, or maybe you're eating a gummy that's like peach flavored, or you're gonna get something that's peach flavored. Ooh, gummies. La 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 la. So you either moved away or moved on from this air sign. Could be an Aquarius, you swerve them, or you're like, yeah, I'm cool, I'm good on that. Well, yeah, Leo. You could be like, yeah, I'm cool, I'm good on that. Or somebody could just be, I don't know what the fuck going on. What's up with this Queen of Swords? Or this could be you. Maybe you're the obsessive one but you're out here doing whatever the fuck you want. So you could be the one that's like, you know, I mean, it is what it is. What's up with this Queen of Swords? My bad. 'Cause I don't see anybody else here. So somebody could be grown, but they act like a Knight of Wands, whatever that means. Or somebody's like fast. So somebody's planning on moving on or moving or something like that. Somebody has high standards, which just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so what's this Knight of Wands energy then, if that's the case? How the fuck somebody have high standards, but yet you can't do shit, though? This is unhealthy as hell. It's like, how can they be possessive, but... Whatever. What's up with this Queen of Swords? Like, oh, you better not do anything, but they're over here doing exactly that. Or something. The Emperor. Yikes. Is this two different people? I don't know if you're the Emperor or not. You're right here with the Sun. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. No. I don't know. I don't know if a Queen of Swords is trying to control an Emperor. So a Queen of Swords is okay. This could be on another person's side. Say this Emperor. You know this Emperor. However, they got a Queen of Swords attached to them, possibly a Sag or Aquarius or somebody that thinks that's obsessed with you or obsessed with what you and somebody's doing. So is this somebody's child's mother or sister? Or what the fuck is this? Why are they even here? Who is this fucking Queen of Swords? I asked and they said the Emperor. So I don't know if this is the Emperor's new groove or the Emperor's new person, or if this is somebody else's person. How about I say 304? I don't say that shit often, so I'm about to say Bop actually. So I don't know if somebody's dealing with like somebody who's like known for getting around or something. I don't know what the fuck this is about, Leo. I'm sorry. What's up with this Queen of Swords though? Why are they here? They stressing out. Okay. Somebody can definitely be dealing with a Sag. Somebody's all like about the King of Pentacles. What the fuck is going on? Somebody's stressed out about what somebody else is doing. So somebody could just be dating a young person who they're of age, but they're younger than them. I can just say that much. So I don't know if this Emperor, I don't know how old this Emperor is, but they're dating like somebody who is a Knight of Wands energy, but in a Queen of Swords body. Shit happens. Somebody's like stressing out over a person or some shit. Or this is you, whatever. I feel like somebody's just like, either they need to reflect or somebody's reflecting on why a situation went down the way it did, why somebody moved or moved out or moved on or left a job or something. Now, you could have I don't know, if this is work related for you, you have someone here who thinks that you belong to them or something. Like, this is like, I don't know what the situation is. Somebody may be like, oh yeah, you belong to me or something. It's real unhealthy. It's almost like they're codependent solely on you. So this could be a wake-up call for someone that you are like, you know, I'm good. Like, you swerved. Like, I don't know if somebody thought that something would last forever, but you kind of you're moving or you're moving on or you're leaving a job and going to another job or something like that. You're like changing directions and you're not interested in dealing with this Queen of Swords energy, because I don't know, it's just their time is up. Their time is up, whatever that means. Somebody's like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say somebody's dangerous, but they got the capability to do some dangerous shit, because inside them, the Knight of Wands is what fuels in their insides, meaning they may react instead of respond in certain situations. Kind of like hot tempered, ready to fight, ready to say this, ready to pop off, maybe even ready to hit you. This is like, all right, you don't want situations like that. I guarantee you. However, that's how some people learn, so it is what it is. Something's karmic. I don't say it often, but it's a lesson to be learned, and I feel like somebody's learned that lesson with this Hermit energy. Now, like I said, this could be somebody on a whole nother some other shit where it's like nothing to do with you. Somebody is trying to get away from a Queen of Swords that is like trying to hold on to them sexual energy or something like that. If not sexual energy or energetically, they're trying to hold on to somebody. Somebody's like, no, and then that person is they're definitely feeling some type of way with the Nine of Swords, because they feel like judgment is here, like it's time, like their time is up or something. and that's just what it is. Yeah, it could be a breakup or a separation or something, somebody moving out, moving on. Shit like that. I think my back got scoliosis because I swerved the lane. That's what I was getting. Alright, let's find something else. Let's see what else we got. Now, you could have swerved the Emperor. Even if they're Emperor, it's whatever they have attached to them, or whoever this is that's over here, that's like pulling on them energetically, is what got you like, yeah, like you could have swerved something and just kind of became not interested in something, or dodged someone because they got whoever this Queen of Swords is that's tugging on their fucking energy, whatever that means. And you're like, yeah, I'm good. Like, you can't fucking stick to one person, or you're hot in the pants because somebody is like, nah, you're good on all that. Or whatever, you know. It can be whatever. Alright, let's see what else we got. So we guys got a new boo. Alright, there we go. So, who we doing again? Yeah, LeO, Thief. Oop, you McDokes. Somebody is very much so inconsiderate. So this could be somebody taking like pictures of someone or recording someone when they're not supposed to. But you're protected. Somebody's protected here. Yeah. This is dark energy. There's some shit attached to it that you don't want to be attached to. So you're protected. Shit's not going to last, or it's not going to fly. somebody could be taking a car, or somebody could be getting a car repoed, you or someone else. Don't get played. And try not to, like, if somebody's trying their hardest to get close to you, you don't really know them like that, especially if you meet them out. No, because I don't like thief here. This is loss, theft, physical or emotional loss as well, or somebody getting robbed by somebody who's pretending to be interested or some shit, and the next thing you know, your whole wallet's gone and whatnot, and you're like, damn, we had how many drinks, you know, or I thought we was chilling. But somebody is definitely they have no regard for others' feelings. They will fucking steal from you and be like, so, like, they don't give a fuck if you mad or whatever. This person has no chill either. Somebody is definitely full of rage, or somebody's overreacting, or somebody feels like you're overreacting to them stealing from you, like, or something like that. Somebody doesn't like losing control because they don't want to get hurt. Like, what the fuck they got to do with somebody like raging or becoming violent or unpredictable? Yeah, no. Somebody's also not being honest about their sexuality, like their what they got between their legs. Let's just say that, whatever that's about, and why it matters. I don't know. Anything else? There's always a reason. So I'm not saying like it's not something to be worried about. I mean, if you're trying to date somebody and you think you're talking to a female and it's a whole ass dude, I mean, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't really be like happy about that. Especially if you are heterosexual or something. I mean, we see it all the time, like on Catfish, where they used to, most of the people was either obese or gay. Like they was really pretending to be a female, but they were a man, or vice versa, because of, you know, they were afraid to be themselves and blah blah blah, all that shit. What is this for? Oh yeah, mask. And this shit came out reverse, so somebody definitely could be trying to cover up something or conceal something, but maybe you're able to see straight through something. Like if somebody's hiding some shit, you're able to see it. Somebody's trying to conceal their identity or something like that, you know who it is. Maybe it's easy. If somebody's trying to deceive you, definitely if it's either family members or friends, or so-called friends, or so-called co-workers, so-called people. There's some people who are really trying to hide something here. What is this? Or a group of people are in on something. It's something about money. These people hit licks and then spread the money with spread the money, or share the money with each other, or share whatever they stole with each other. I don't know what the fuck this is. So people need to really, especially if you're like a exotic dancer, or you do nightlife, or whatever this is. I'm good on that. These are like gypsies or some shit. I mean, not saying gypsies are bad, but Jasmine was trying to. Was she a gypsy? I think she was. I don't think she was bad though. She was trying to get it how she lived too, but she wasn't like out there just being brutal and just stealing from people and doing this and doing that. So this can be an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Taurus, or a Leo, or you. I mean, it's gonna be vice versa where you're involved. I don't know if you're involved with these people who go around deceiving people or stealing their money, or whatever, or trying to pretend like you into somebody just so you can take something from them, whatever that means, you or whomever. I really hope this, you know. Some of you guys may literally find out somebody in your friend circle, so quote unquote friend circle, is a fucking, like, they're not with you for the right reasons, whatever that means. Only when it gets good. So you may be leaving a so-called friend out, family member out. I'm tasting like cold chicken, like cold fried chicken or something like that. Justice, yeah. Somebody definitely, I'm not gonna say somebody getting caught, but justice is here. So somebody needs to, like, you know, You may hope somebody get what they deserve. Or maybe not. I don't know how deep that goes. Yep. And then you go exposing shit. You're exposing somebody here. If somebody was hiding, being deceptive, trying to conceal their identity or what they're really trying to do, or trying to talk to you, but really they just trying to see what you got so they can take it. That's for somebody. I don't know who. You definitely expose that shit. You're just like, you may even like notice that somebody, you're like, no, you're just trying to like sleep with me. It can be something as simple as that. Don't even gotta have to do anything like monetarily, but it is money here too. This is like you fucking kicking it with somebody, next thing you know, you waking up groggy and shit, wallet gone, fucking shoes gone. Nah, man. Take you for what you got and shit. No, it's not for everybody. Just so don't worry about it. With this unicorn here, I feel like something is too good to be true. Whatever that is. What's good, Shadow? Nope, I'm married. Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. So, things change with you. Heavy on the fucking fixed signs. I don't know if you are a fixed sign. Yeah, duh. Yeah, you're a fixed sign. I forgot we was doing Leo. My bad. For the 18th time, we are doing Leo. I feel like you're going to. Something's changing. This time is different. What is this? I feel like you're definitely calling somebody out. Yeah, the moon is here. Somebody's definitely trying to fucking hide. You're like, nah. And you also on guard too. You're just like, you don't trust somebody. I don't know why. Or and that's the reason why you expose them, because you don't trust them. You're like, no. The way you're coming at me, you're laying it on a little bit too thick. It's just, And again, it don't have to be money. It can be, though, money or material shit. But this can just be like emotional thievery, physical thievery. It's exactly like using somebody for sex, or using somebody just to rebound, or to emotionally cheat with, or whatever the fuck, and then, disappear or some weird shit. So you could be one calling justice on a situation because you've exposed something, and you found something out about a person, or what they were trying to do, or what they were on. Somebody was on some other shit. Yeah, Emperor Reverse can be a man. Could be a tyrant, somebody who don't get their way, they act out. Cause they could be stubborn. Could be a Aries or a Taurus, or somebody who just lacking discipline and kind of reckless. It's like, oh, so you're not gonna let me fuck, with nothing on the first night that I've ever known you? It's like, what? Hell no. It's different when it's like, you're with one person or whatever, and it's supposedly monogamous. Of course, people can pretend like, yeah, it was only us two, but really it's not. That's fuck shit too, of course. However, just by randomly meeting somebody and then partaking in this type of like activities, no, not with somebody you don't fucking know, especially the Emperor Reverse. That's a charge waiting to happen, if you know what I mean. What's up with this Emperor in Reverse? What the fuck they doing? What they doing? If you're a female, this is like you exposing a man trying to possibly love bomb, or trying to like, yeah, their identity. It's something about, but the identity can be anything as well. Like, it's something about the person, whatever it is, it could be anything. To be a Scorpio, Virgo, Six of Swords. This shit's here again. Again, this is something that needs to be, I feel like this needs to be resolved. I don't know what that is about. Or somebody needs to be on their way. Sir and or ma'am. Or whatever. I don't know. Hold on. What's up with the Hermit? This could be somebody who's older, like an older man. Some of you guys, this could be your own father that's just like trying to butter up because they want something from you, or they just want to feel like you care, or some shit, like you're being celebrated and all this other stuff, and somebody is kind of like they want to get in on this celebration so they can feel what you're feeling, and it's like an energy type of like harvesting or something, like vicariously living through someone. Yeah, Yeah, somebody can say hashtag something. I don't know what that's about, but hashtag whatever. Now, some of you guys is not your father. It could be your father. It could be a father figure. It could be just a man. Could also be your child's father. It could be anybody. Just somebody who is unhinged in a certain way, in some sort of way. Definitely could be older. Could be a friend of the family. They're trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do. Alright, let's see what else we got. Alright. Yeah. Sorry that that's happening to you. So yeah. Everybody grieves differently. And some people will think that you can just get over things, you know. Some things is a little bit too significant to just get over. All right. Somebody can feel like a failure. It doesn't mean that they are. But somebody feels like broken. Somebody feels like they're living a nightmare. That's not everybody. Or they're not showing this side of what they're going through. It's all cap. Somebody can definitely be bullshitting or faking, like, you know, everything's all good. But somebody definitely could be feeling broken or feeling like a failure. Although they may seem like they're a successful model, they're a successful photographer, they're a successful influencer, or whatever. Somebody definitely been trying to protect the image or the parts of the parts of them that's innocent, that's loving. So somebody doesn't want to be seen as someone who doesn't have it together emotionally, but you know, which, you know, shit happens. When we deal with the Pisces, you don't have to have it in your chart. I feel like you already know this. It's like you feel this too. Sorry, my nose is itching, so that's why I'm doing that. Yeah. So the best thing to do is to speak on what it is that you're feeling. Tell the truth. Some of you guys have something to do with intuition, guidance, or third eye, whatever that's about. Three of Swords. Something that's definitely, it's not a good feeling, whatever this is. What's up with this Three of Swords? Everybody, it could be different things. Somebody, oh, damn. What's up with this Knight of Cups? Huh. Something about love, man. Why are you holding this? Somebody's keeping all this to themselves. Somebody needs to talk to someone about why they feel like, how they feel, for real. Somebody can also feel like they're becoming someone that they're not, whatever that means. So why would somebody be considered a liar? That's, you know, there's lies. It could be a female. It could be a Taurus or a possible Libra, possible Aries. don't have to be. Hopefully somebody's not lying about being pregnant by a particular person. Whatever. What's this broken energy about for Leo placements? Yeah, some of you guys are planning on like leaving comfort behind to take more risks, because you might feel like what all you've done so far, you might feel like it just it's not good enough or something. I don't know. Hold on, let's see. Or is it somebody else? Yeah, somebody feels as if like it's time for a change, or it's time for something to change. If you've been feeling broken, you want to fix that. Something that you want to fix that's been plaguing you maybe even for a while. What is this bullshit energy? Sorry, this has got really real and boring. Not to be funny. Somebody misses their mom, because their mom could be like their best friend. I don't know what that's about. I think that's pretty much it. Sorry, Leo. This is like, it got really real, and really tiresome. You may feel like something's missing. Alright, let's see what this is about. I got one more card for you, then I'm moving on to Sag. Matter of fact, I should do it now. So I can definitely be getting a car repo. This is the second time I've gotten this for you. And I think that was in the beginning. Somebody definitely rather sex, drugs, and rock and roll and party and shit. They rather do that than to worry about car issues or not having a car repo. This is not for everybody. What the fuck? Yeah, somebody made the wrong choices. Whatever that means. Now somebody is like carless or shit getting repoed. I feel like somebody rather party and turn up and you know, show up and show out than working to avoid a tower moment, i.e. losing something here valuable. I'm guessing is valuable. What's up with the carless? Yeah, the moon. You may not know this. You may literally, this may be something you don't know. Like, this is a secret. You don't know that somebody is getting the car repoed, or you just know somebody's secret. You maybe didn't know that somebody's getting their car repoed, or they have no car, or they having car issues. Car issues is normal, so I don't think that's necessarily what this is. It can be for somebody. But if this is a situation where you have car issues, you may not know what it is. It's like you have to go and actually get it diagnosed maybe, or something, you know, looked at. You have to go get it looked at and then go from there. I do have to get a code reader. I've been needing to get one, needing to get one myself, because that's something that you should have, even if you don't need it. You know, when you actually need it, it's good to have it on you so you know exactly what's going on or what's wrong with it. So depending on the car, of course, because these new cars is. So you can be done with a Cancer, you can be done with a Pisces, Scorpio. You do not have to be. This could be you as well. So what's going on with this moon? Why is this carless card here? Interesting. What is this about? It's about making a decision. Yes, and I feel like that somebody made a wrong decision. They chose to turn up instead. I don't know who this is for. Somebody definitely chose to go another route or another direction instead of taking care of responsibilities or whatever this is. What's going on here? I mean, it happens at times, but you know. The devil. You could be done with, yeah, you could be done with the Capricorn. With the King of Pentacles, it definitely could be a Capricorn. It could be a Capricorn man, even though that's Taurus card. Somebody can have it in their chart, they don't have to, but this is like, yeah, I don't really care much for this. Somebody could be greedy, stingy, obsessed with like their things, or obsessed with money, or obsessed with looking a certain type of way, looking like they have money. Because if somebody's getting their shit repossessed and they got the devil next to them with the King of Pentacles, that means somebody who possibly do make money, make good money, whatever the case may be, but they may be living like above their means. You know, it happens. So they can have drive a Bentley, but don't really have Bentley money. You know, paying $1,200 on a fucking car note. And that's just the car note. That's insane. Especially if you don't have those actual finances, hell no. That seems like a setup. Why would I want to set myself up? Unless I'm living in that bitch and it's quite roomy with a shower and with this and with that, is no fucking way in hell I'm dropping however many bands on a motherfucking Bentley. For what reason? Even then, I don't give a fuck what it is. It has to make sense for me. It's absolutely no way. So if somebody is trying to look a certain way, like they driving a Lexus, but they really don't have Lexus money, which I understand. Sometimes you may be driving a Toyota, that's not new, and you don't have, instant Toyota money if something was to happen to it. I'm talking about knowing that you can at least work with that. You got people that's out here buying like that getting these really expensive cars, and then they only have it for like a month or two, and then it's getting repossessed. But I could have sworn when you buy a car from a dealership, depending on where, you at least get like a month or so before you have to start actually paying the payments. So you get like a little head start. It's like somebody just gotten it just to ride around for the weekend, ride around for the week, and then somebody like, what happened to your car? Oh, I didn't like it. And when really they couldn't afford it. They just wanted, I mean, who does that? That sounds like it's a nightmare, especially if you're using your credit and shit. It's like, that's a waste of credit usage. It's a waste of all kinds of shit. Not saying it doesn't, because it really doesn't matter. Do what you want. But that sounds like a waste of a lot of time and energy and effort and money and credit and checks. And it's just like, what's the point of that? Unless somebody's co-signing for you and you don't give a damn about what they're going through. It could literally be like that too. Because remember in the beginning, I said that it could be inconsiderate. And as long as they get what they want out of something or whatever the case may be, they don't care if you don't have much or whatever. It's like somebody wants what they want. I'm not saying that, not necessarily, but what's up with this? Who's this King of Pentacles with this devil? Either it's a Capricorn or somebody who they obsessed with looks, and it's more so of like how they look to other people. So they want to look successful. They want to look like they are a boss, a CEO, or this or that. and either something happened to where that got taken away in some sort of way, or they just don't have like they never really had it like that to begin with. You know, it doesn't have to be that deep, but somebody could have definitely been trying to look as if they were this King of Pentacles, really stable. I'm not saying they aren't, because they definitely can be. However, something's going on if they getting something repo. Now, and if it's just car issues, there you go. But this is not entirely just car issues, because I'm not getting that. It's mostly shit you don't know. Secret is repossession. Secret is that's not really my car. That's such and such's car, which it happens, I guess. It's kind of like how on Baby Boy, which Carl was riding around in his child's mom's fucking car, and it wasn't even his. He was stunting though, like it was his or something. You know, have people probably feeling like, oh yeah, you know, oh you must be that dude or whatever. Oh, we already at 40 minutes. Wow. So you can be on the Sag. You don't have to, but I don't know what's going on. What's up with this? Yeah. There was an imbalance here. Somebody is not able to keep up with something. Somebody could have been overwhelmed with their payments, car payments. It could have been like chaotic. Somebody could have also been overextending. Either you was giving or some like overextending as far as like, you know, just for like not paying their car note for a whole fucking 2, 3, however many months, and the shit's just like they're like, we need our fucking money, or the shit's getting taken. That's literally somebody could have been just overextended the time they were supposed to have something, or overextended the time that they had to do something here. Now your car can just be messy. I know mine is. I can't wait. I gotta get this 20-volt lithium charger and battery for my cordless wet vac, because I'm about to fucking take my seats and everything out this motherfucker and clean it so fucking well. I'm about to get me a shampooing thingy from I may not even have to if it's a wet vac. All I have to really do is get the right stuff to, you know, for the thing, scrub everything, and then wet vac that shit the fuck up. Man, I can't wait, because this car needs it. I haven't really had a really good clean in this car since I got in it. It's like at least been 2 years or so. And despite being in it a lot more now than anything, most definitely that is a big goal of mine, but I'm doing that in like a couple of weeks, and I cannot wait, because it needs it. It needs it so badly, and I'll be feeling so bad that it's like this. I mean, I don't have it to where, you know, bottles and shit just falling out the damn thing. You opening the door. No, that's not what it is. Because I got not trash bags, but I got stuff for all my trash and stuff. It's just the fact that it's just too much other stuff in here. Shit that's got dropped in Narnia, which is on the sides of the seats that I can't get into too easily. They end up like underneath the fucking chair, and it's hard to get to that shit. It's like, yeah, all that. Both of these seats are coming out. I'm about to shampoo and wash and clean and sweep and vacuum the fuck out of this car. King of Pentacles upright, Queen of Pentacles reversed. So is this what it is? Somebody has the devil hanging on them that is having financial difficulties, and they're overextending their money to this person. I don't know if they're married or not, but yeah, that's where somebody's money's been going to for a long fucking time. Giving it to somebody else who is mismanaging some shit, or relying on a person to fund their lifestyle, or keep paying for something that they can't afford, or whatever. This can be anything. For somebody, it's a car. For others, it can be any fucking thing. This could also be like something to do with jail. Somebody could be in jail. Somebody's like, yeah, keep putting money on my books. Bitch, I don't have any money to put on there. I got bills and shit, or whatever. I'm just kidding. It doesn't have to be that deep. Many people in the system don't have people coming and putting money on their books. They got to earn it another way. It's just disheartening, but, you know, I get it. So some of you guys could definitely be distancing yourself from a Capricorn, or somebody who is like, I don't know, or they're emotionally distant. Somebody is just very much so I don't know what's going on with them. Not nurturing. They're not like being practical. They're just not being themselves, or they don't have it like they had it once upon a time, whatever that means. Okay, so sitting on the dock of the bay. Yeah, somebody's definitely wasting. Is it wasting time or losing time? I forgot what they say. Yep, and Nine of Swords is here. Somebody is definitely going through it with another person. Is either a wife, a serious partner, or just another person in somebody's life, another earth sign, or if you're dealing with the earth sign, they got another earth sign that's definitely hard up and leaning on them for financial everything, financial support, or for them to protect them. But it's an imbalance, meaning like it's a messy situation. Somebody, like I said, overextending. Somebody could definitely be, it could be like a chaotic environment where shit's not, just things aren't right. And then this could be what's a secret. You're not supposed to know this, or maybe you don't know this, or you weren't supposed to, but for somebody, if you didn't know any of this stuff, well, there you go. I don't know who that's for though, so don't take it if it's not, Somebody definitely have like the devil on one of their shoulders for sure, asking them, can you take care of all of this for me? Can you buy all of this and take care of all of this? Can you purchase all of this? Can you pay all this and that and the third for me, because I can't this time, or I don't have it, or I've spent it on drugs, or I spent it on looking like I have something to people in the club, shit like that. I'll take some rosemary. Love rosemary. Alright, it's been real. I'm out. I'm sorry, Leo. I know this shit's probably like, that shit was probably boring. Maybe, maybe not, but I'll see you guys on a flip. I'm gonna go ahead and do Sag so I can chill. I be really wanting to do more, but then I get these readings that be just getting real fucking draining. Alright. I can't sustain it. It's understandable shit. I've been there before where something was expensive as fuck, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do. I mean, when you got support, you got support. I had support, so there's that. But not everybody has that. First of all, I wouldn't really be out here getting something that I really can't afford, but I was trying to get back on my own 2 feet at the time. And then also, like, I was trying to make a living doing gig work, so to make up for whatever I lost, or make up for whatever I needed to pay for. So it wasn't like I was just like, oh, pay for everything for me, and I'm just not going to, get the rest myself, or hustle it myself, or whatever. But like I said, not everybody has that, that support. And not only that, some people just really will go out and get something they really can't fucking afford for whatever reason. I don't know why. Now, I will say, shit can look one way and you thinking it's going to be like that forever, and then shit can go south real quick. That's why it's like you gotta downplay situations just so that you can stay ahead of it, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you have to, like, okay, I really want this, but let me get that, because this could happen. Not that you're saying you want it to happen or you're waiting for it to happen, but it's like, this could happen, that could happen, whatever. What's the best way to go about a situation if, say, A happened and I have this? How would it be if I had, this compared to A happening and I had this other thing instead? You can get fucked over one way because you may have to put more money into it for whatever reason, but the other one is, it can be like you can work with it. It's kind of like having, some people go out and get, like, not necessarily a luxury car, but they may go out and get like a BMW or something, not knowing that oil changes and all this other shit is like not as cheap as having a Toyota or having a Honda or having something that's just, a Ford or whatever. You can go and just pretty much get it fixed. A lot of those type of cars are not hard to fix, not hard to figure out. But you got a lot of cars that are, or just expensive to just for the maintenance, to maintain it. I don't care what it is. And that's something you have to really think about. And you also got to think about, like, you know, nobody's job is secure. I don't give a fuck what you do. Even if you have your own business, anything can happen. I'm not saying that it would. It may be less likely depending on the situation. But, yeah, you can definitely, at any given moment, lose some shit. There's plenty of people getting laid off. You got all these other things going on. People getting fired left and right. You know, not saying that other things cannot, like, you know, get better or whatever, but so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do Sag and get out of here. I'll see you guys in a minute. That's if you have anything. Only if you have Sag placements or you're dealing with a Sag or Sag placement. You can go from there. Somebody need to get out of their comfort zone, whatever that means.